Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Simple Car Guy channel. In this video, I'm going to review the VDIAG code scanner and let you know if it's worth the $25 that it costs on Amazon right now. This product was sent to me for a review, but as always, I'm just going to give you my honest opinion and go over the features. Now, let's take it out of the package, plug it into the car, and see what this thing can do. Alright, so I'm going to plug in the scanner. Let's see how long it takes to turn on. Plugged in. So it looks about like a couple seconds for it to actually turn on. Let's get into it and see what it's like. I'm gonna remove this screen protector. That's satisfying. Gonna click enter, go in, and as you can see, there's a few options in here. We have the diagnostics, so that's gonna be all of our live data and reading, erasing codes, and all of the other stuff. We also have the battery tester, the setup. So if you go into the setup, you can change the language. So you have a few different languages in here. You know, if you prefer something else other than English, you can also change the units of measurement and do a self-test on the unit. So not too much, but simple and easy to use. We can go into the about and see what kind of version we're running. I don't think this unit is upgradable, although I do see a mini USB on the back, so it might be upgradable, but it didn't come with a cable, so I'm not really sure. We can definitely check into that and see if it's something that that can be upgraded. Now let's start with the first option, which is going to be the diagnostics. We're going to go in there. It's going to load all the information and link to the car. All right, so we can see there's no codes, and it gives us kind of general information. And then we're presented with 6 different options within the diagnostics menu. We have the read codes, so let's go ahead and click on that. Stored codes, pending, and permanent. So if you go into the stored codes, nothing there. This car doesn't have any codes. Pending, nothing also, as well as permanent. So this car is good to go. But if you did have some kind of issue or a check engine or anything like that, you would most likely see it in the stored codes. If it was erased or the car kind of reset itself, it would show up in either pending or permanent codes. Now if you go back, this would be obviously the option for you to erase the codes. So if you do see something within this option, you can easily erase it through here. Now the best and kind of most useful part of the scanner is the live data. So if you go in there, it's going to read all of the PIDs for this car, which seems to be about 38 of them. And here you can look at the live data while you're running a car. So if you're having issues starting the car, or cars running lean or rich or anything like that, you can easily go in here and see what the issue might be. So this is a lot easier for troubleshooting kind of things when you're doing when you can see the data live, like the long trim fuel, long fuel trim, and a lot of other useful information in here. One negative that I can see about the scanner is that you can't select which PIDs you want to be displayed, so you have to scroll through all of them to get to the one that you want to actually look at, right? Not a big deal, but if you're working on something, you want to see just the load and the absolute load and I don't know, like the fuel system pressure or something like that. You could do it on some of the more expensive scanners, but like I said, this is a $25 scanner, so you can't expect it to be able to do everything. You can also select each one of those individually, and it will give you a little bit more information on it. All right, if you go back, we also have the freeze frame. So that's if you were within the read codes, and you can freeze some of the codes, so you can refer to those later. We also have the IM readiness, and this is probably one of those options that most people would be buying this scanner for. If you go into IM readiness, we can scan the car, and it will tell us if this car would pass inspection or emissions or whatever your state requires. So you would go through this option. As you can see, this car is okay, so there is no misfire, the fuel's good, catalytic converter is fine, air O2 sensor is good. So all of those options in here tell you that it's either good to go or not good to go, and then you have to go and fix the issues before you can pass your state's inspection. Let's go all the way back, and the last option is the vehicle info. So we're going to click OK, and then here you can go and look into your VIN number. I'm not going to display that in this video, obviously, but you can also look into the calibration ID and a few other items, see what kind of protocol it's using. Not a lot of useful info in here, honestly. The main functions of this car is to do with, reading, clearing codes, reading the live data, and making sure that the car is ready for the inspection. That's it as far as the functionality of the scanner. There's only a couple other things I wanted to mention. This does seem pretty rugged, but I wouldn't throw it around. This is definitely a scanner for a beginner or maybe a hobbyist, somebody that just wants to check their car once in a while or fix simple issues on their car. This may not be the tool for most BMW owners or something very complicated like a Porsche or basically any German car. But any car that's American or Asian and was made in the last 20 plus years, this thing will do you great. It'll give you a lot of useful information and probably last you a long time. It's also very small, so it'll fit in any glove box compartment, so you don't have to worry about that. You can keep one of these in each car. There is a link in the description if you'd like to buy one. There's a 10% discount at the moment. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.